Friends, it is with a heavy heart I have to once again come here today and educate the public about another way corporations are spitting in your face and you're bending over and taking it to be nice while they increase how much they charge you for the privilege of being screwed in some small way. First, it was charging you to cash a check on their own bank. Then it was tipping culture. Now it's time to take on the American drive-thru dining experience. One thing I absolutely cannot stand that the fast food industry has conditioned you to is randomly switching from drive-thru to drive-in service against your will after you've already paid and making you look like an asshole for saying something about it. Generally speaking, there are three kinds of fast food restaurants you can drive right up to and eat. The one that makes you dine inside, the one that has a drive-thru window, and the one that is a drive-in. You may find a combination of these services, like Sonic having a dine-in part or a drive-thru, but typically you do get to choose. Dine-in explains itself. You're eating inside the restaurant. A drive-thru is a system where you pull up to a speaker or a window, you order your food, and then it is delivered right from the window to your vehicle. Very quick and convenient. That's actually the pivotal part of the service. In fact, it's what differentiates it from a drive-in. In a drive-thru, you never park the car. Your car goes to the food. It was a convenient alternative for the drive-in, as a matter of fact. A quicker, more convenient way to get your food. The expectation when you enter a drive-thru is that you can quickly get your food and drive through. In that order. As opposed to that, Sonic is a drive-in restaurant. You park your car, you give your order, you wait, and someone brings the food to your car. You choose that type of dining experience. It typically takes a few minutes longer, but the food is typically a little bit better. The expectation is you will sit and wait longer. You're basically dining in, but in your own vehicle. Or you can take it and go. The choice is yours. And here's where it all goes wrong, friends. You pull into a drive-thru, let's say a McDonald's or some other fast food chain. Let's say there's a couple of vehicles in front of you and a couple behind. They take your order and they say nothing about switching the type of service that you asked to receive. Remember, you drove into the drive-thru. You pay at the first window. And again, they say fucking nothing about your food taking longer than promised. Then you get to the window to get your food. The same as the people in front of you. And these bastards have the nerve to ask you to pull around and wait. Oh no, is there some kind of confusion? I signed up for drive-thru fast food, you arrogant little incompetent prick, not drive-in service. The expectation is I get to this window and I either get my meal or I wait on it. Yeah, I get it. You have a little timer in there, so if you don't move me, some manager will get angry. I don't care. It's not my problem. I didn't sign up for drive-in service where I sit for 5 to 10 minutes and wait on my food. You had ample fucking opportunity to tell me this was going to be the case, and you deceptively did not. I suspect, very specifically, to put me in the position where I've already paid and to demand my money back for your bait and switching me would make me into a giant asshole to everyone behind me. Some employee might even start rolling video because this bait and switch gets pulled so often, it's become expected. In the comments of this video, you will see people defending this practice. Hey, is it your fault as some minimum wage employee that you were trained to do this and believe it's okay because it makes your day easier? No. But your company's putting you in a pretty shit position. Well, go ahead, fast food commenters. Defend how something that happens every third trip to anywhere except for Chick-fil-A is not something you would know about before I get to the give me my food window. You haven't learned how to foresee this amazing phenomenon yet? Go ahead. Defend how you're bait and switching people on the drive-thru service and making them into drive-in customers. And you know, people might say something like, but by moving the people in front of you, you get your food faster, right? And that excuse only works on the dumb and weak-minded. Because it only benefits me when it isn't me pulling up to the window with 15 minutes left to get to work, thinking I'm about to get my food because at the box and window you didn't bother alerting me to some delay in the kitchen, and now you expect me to, with no discount, no perk, no I'm sorry, switch the type of customer I am to drive in or dine in at the last fucking moment. Oh, because I owe you a favor, right? If you have the time to sit and wait on incompetence, feel free to do so. But if a customer says, no, I either wait for my food right here at the window or you refund my money, you don't get to bitch and complain, loser. You tried to bait and switch that person. If they wanted drive-in service and had the time to kill, they would have gone to fucking Sonic. There is not one person who likes McDonald's, Burger King, or Jack in the Box over Sonic. Not one. Fast food kind of implies we want it fast. If I have to wait 10 minutes for fucking nuggets, you ripped me off on the service you promised. So how do we solve this? Well, the answer is quite simple. You just do like any other restaurant and say, hey, there might be an extra wait for that. Is that okay? Let people know before they pay. But fast food will never do that shit because they know 50% of the people will just drive away. Can you do this anywhere else? If you go to a restaurant to sit down and eat, and they take your order, take your money up front for some reason, and then come back and hand you a bag, you would have a problem, right? If you pulled into a parking spot at Sonic, ordered, paid, and the car hop came out 30% of the time and said, yeah, we don't want to, go to the drive-thru window. How many times would you take that shit before saying, fuck them, I'm not going here anymore? Well, with a combination of trapping your ass and social pressure, fast food drive-thrus have been pulling that bait and switch for their convenience for years now. And you bend over and take it every time because you don't want to look like an asshole for asking for what you were promised. Look, bitch, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care about your lame fast food problems. I care about the service that I'm promised and I am paying for. Drive-thru. Quick assembly line death food. You can either tell people up front when the food's going to be late so they can exercise the option to get their fast food somewhere else, or we, the consumers, can start making your lives hell at work when you pull this shit and make you refund us every fucking time right there at the window. But if you're not an idiot who lets people walk all over you, hit the like button now and tell me what you think in the comments. If you're a fast food employee trying to justify the crap above, save your breath. Oh, and the other argument that I must just be miserable to even have a problem with this? Hey, I'm not the one working at McDonald's, bitch. See you next time.